Advantage of these reps when you get to go with the ones?
Most definitely, most definitely. I think, I was definitely trying to take advantage of each and every rep that I got today, and like I said, just looking forward to getting better tomorrow.
When did you find out? Looking at the first team defense when you have, what have you been able to glean so far about some of the new guys that they've woven into the secondary, like Elliott and Jackson?
Yeah, Deshaun, you felt his presence in OTAs. I think he's been a great addition to the defense. He brings a lot of energy. He's juiced up, and he's a great player. So I can't wait to get the pads on because I hear he's pretty physical too. So I played against him a little bit when I was in Chicago and he was in Detroit. So I kind of played against him a couple of times, but he's a great player and has been great so far.
What kind of input did you get from Russ kind of throughout practice with him watching as you were going through some of the team drills and even just individual throwing?
Oh yeah, Russ is always, any question that I have, I can always go to Russ, ask him for advice. He's gonna, give his, his knowledge to me. Of course, he's been in the league for a long time, so any advice he has for me, I'm always open and willing to take that. But he was really just, trying to follow along practice. He had the script in his hands and really was just trying to play the practice mentally. So as we all are as quarterbacks. So yeah, that's good.
When did you find out that Russ wasn't going to be practicing this morning? Mike said that he wanted to create some short-term misery for him.
Yeah, I found out right when I woke up this morning. Last night, just looking over the plays, but this morning, our quarterback coach just texted me and said, be ready to take some reps for the ones today. But this morning, but it's good, to face, some short-term memory, some adversity, and some stuff that's, not expected, because we're going to face things in games that aren't expected. So, it's about how we react to those situations and how we adjust. So,
you expect him to practice tomorrow?
How early were you?
I think it was at like 6 o'clock. So I woke up around 6:30. But yeah, so I think 6 o'clock.
So change your approach at all, Justin?
Did I change my approach?
Did you come out and show off a little? Or?
Not really. I just tried to do my job for my teammates, but I'm not really changing anything. I try to come out here the same guy every day. Just try to be consistent.
Justin, how did it go? How did you feel about it?
I felt all right. Of course it wasn't perfect. There's always room to improve, but I felt all right. And I missed Jordan. I got bumped into. I'm not even going to talk about that, but I felt all right overall. Got some good reps in today, for sure.
It seemed like you guys emphasized targeting the tight ends a lot. How's it been working with Pat Freiermuth, and what does he make it easier in your job?
Yeah, Pat, one thing about Pat, he's really savvy, he's smart, and then he also has great hands, too. So when you get all those attributes in a tight end, it makes him a great player.
You had a lot of 12 and 13 out there, right?
Yeah, for sure.
As much as you expected, more than you expected?
We're a team that can do a lot of things. We have a lot of good players on offense, so I think we can mix it up a good bit. So not really expecting anything. So.
Feel like what's the energy out there with the team this year?
It's awesome. First day out in Latrobe, and it's great to be back. It's cool to see all the fans out here. Early morning practice. It's cool to see going to breakfast. Fans already lined up. We got the best fans in the world, and we can see it here. And it's great to practice in front of the fans for the next couple weeks.
Pat, the sideline route.
Yep.
The catch on there.
Yeah.
How many times you run that in the NFL in a game?
Like in the past?
Yep.
Not a whole lot, but I'm looking forward to doing some new things this year.
Is that part of what has you comfortable out there right now and excited that you're doing different things like that?
Yeah, just doing different things, getting used to it, get on the same page with the quarterbacks. It feels great, and I'm looking forward to this year.
Pat, how much did you guys go multi-tight end and team today?
A lot, yeah. I think majority of it was 12, 13, and it was great to utilize all of us. Prue had a hell of a catch on a stick nod, and Darnell had a catch, and it was Connor, and it was good to get us all involved today.
You okay with that?
Of course, whatever wins us games.
What does that bring? What's the attraction?
It was able to make matchups better against defenses, kind of pigeonhole defenses, what to do, and know what we're going to get for looks so we can exploit those looks.
Obviously working with Justin today, how much of a focus has it been for you to get sort of familiar and comfortable with both of those guys in man rush?
Yeah, you guys saw last year, we went through 3 quarterbacks, so, and this is a time where we can get the extra reps in where our bodies feel good and feel comfortable with all the different quarterbacks that we have. So that's one of the biggest things is getting comfortable with each quarterback.
We'd heard about tight ends being more involved in this offense. You seem to get a lot of targets today. How refreshing was that to see that in just the first step of training camp?
Yeah, it was very refreshing. First day coming in, seeing the targets increase, and it was great.
Pat, how much did you watch maybe what Arthur did in Atlanta or Tennessee, or did you at all?
Yeah, I watched a lot. When he first got hired, I watched Tennessee. Then, over the summer, I watched Tennessee and Atlanta, and obviously we had our own film from OTA, so it was great, and, it's a great office to be in.
Ross obviously didn't take part in a lot today, but what kind of role did he play for you guys out there today?
Yeah, just leadership. He's a hell of a leader. Just being around a guy like that, able to see how he works and he was pulling us aside to see, tell us what he's expecting and what we did good or what we could change. And so just having him be out there, be vocal as he is, and it was great.
You guys changed run tests, you changed the time you practice.
Yeah.
A lot of changes this year.
Yeah.
Does that keep you a little bit more on edge of you don't know what's coming? You're not in a routine like you normally were.
Yeah, we're not in a routine. We switch it up. We're trying to do everything we can to have success in the playoffs. And so whatever change is needed to get there, we're willing to do whatever. And we got to get into the playoffs, and we got to win some games there. So whatever the change is, we're willing to do it.
How does the group come together quickly to do that?
Extra meeting times. And this coach said something really cool too. Is the reason why we go away is so we can get that informal time, playing games and just hanging out in each other's rooms and eating together, eating with guys, talking to guys you don't really know. So, just building that relationship with the team, and it's been great.
Can you tell me kind of describe the difference between the team last year and this year, just now that you guys are all out here on the field with the new additions on the team?
Difference. We got Patrick Queen, Sean Elliott, Keeanu Benton's a year older, I'm a year older. TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith return.
Is there a feeling that
Is there a feeling? I think we're just still getting to learn each other. Getting to learn our quarterbacks. But the rigors of the camp, we're gonna find out some stuff about each other.
Keanu, why are you ready for big things? Why do you think you're ready for that next step? What about your game is ready for that?
My mentality, my physical. I feel like at the end of the day, I'm not going to be young forever. I'm not going to be a rookie forever. So eventually I got to take that step, and why not do it now?
These expectations, when they talk about these expectations, what impact does that have on you? And some don't like it.
I mean, I don't fold under pressure. I think pressure makes diamonds, so I'm just ready to go out there and work.
Overall, as a unit, I feel like we got better today. I feel like we pushed one another, and we just got to continue to build and continue to just put our best foot forward.
Speaking of moving around, do you expect to be moving around that line, or you think you're just going to be?
Honestly, I really still don't know. I'm just coming out here every day trying to get 1% better, even if it's at left or right. I'm just trying to, do my part. When my name is called on either side, I just want to be prepared.
When you look back at last season, do you think you began starting at the right time, or do you think you could have handled it game one?
I feel like I started at the right time. I feel like I needed a couple weeks, to actually just sit and watch and just learn and listen and take everything in before I was just able to go out there and, just do what I can. So I feel like me being able to sit down those first couple weeks really helped me. I really feel like it helped me hone in on my skills. And, at the end of the day, I feel like it worked out for the best.
You end up playing both sides. If it came to switching mid-season this year, could you do it?
Yes, sir. Without a doubt. I feel like I'm a versatile player. I can play on either side. I've been doing it my whole life. I practice at it each and every day just so I'm always getting reps on both sides because, like you said, I never know. Coaches really probably still don't know. So, we just got to let time tell and just continue to just get 1% better.
There's still so much talk about this new offense, but how do you guys feel like, yes, it's day one, you're starting to come together based on all the work you guys have put in minicamp OTAs?
Yeah, I feel like the offense is coming together really well, just like with OTAs and stuff and, like rookie minicamp with those guys, the rookies being able to get in and, get the extra learning curve, just coming in and being able to sit down and just take coaching, one-on-one because, like that's their time. We don't take that time from them. So I just feel like for those guys, that's a really big push right there. It's good that they came into a new system. So I feel like, with the older guys, it really don't make a difference, we just try to continue to stay prepared to play and, just always listening to what coach is telling you because at the end of the day, they really can't. It's X's and O's. Football is football. So, you just got to go out there and give 100%.